The following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
And Anderson is going to launch for three. It's good!
Now it's game time. Let's head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
And good evening and welcome in to the Hive for the Section 8 2A playoffs here on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock as we get ready to go for boys basketball action tonight, as the Yellow Jackets will start their quest to defend the Section 8 2A championship tonight as they take on Roseau in the first round of the tournament here, Lance. And it's always exciting this time of year, as you touched on last night, and there's a lot of madness going on in the Hive, and there's going to be a lot of madness outside with the weather.
Exactly, and it's March Madness is there's only other one word for it, and that's madness. And exciting game last night, Jason, and we're coming to you a little earlier tonight just to cover some of the things that are going on, because it's been a crazy couple weeks here to be a Yellow Jacket fan, and all the things going on, and an exciting time. And last night was no different. It was great to see the girls punch their ticket into the finals tomorrow night, which we'll be covering live here on Magnitude Sports as well. And we're just blessed to come into your home and be a part of your evening as well. And it's going to be a fun night tonight, even though the matchup probably doesn't have the glamour of last night's matchup or tomorrow night's matchup, but every tournament has to start somewhere.
We have a full pregame show lined up for you, brought to you by Gene Sports Shop. We'll take a break, come back with more on the pregame show here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
How has United Community Bank helped you guys through the years now?
Well, we started 13 years ago with one employee in a little shop out of our home. And now over the years, we've grown to about 25 employees and 2 shop buildings. So they have absolutely been amazing, supported us, trusted us, and put their faith in us. We just really couldn't have done it without United Community Bank. They are just really supportive.
Inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Ottertail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10X in Perham. Stop in today or visit NiasFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Welcome back into the Hive. I'm Jason Growth with Lance Rock as we get ready to go for the Section 8 2A boys basketball playoffs tonight. The Roseau Rams come into the Hive, the 15th seed, to take on the Yellow Jackets, the number 2 seed, and defending Section 8 2A champions as the Rams come in with a record of 7-19 overall. The Yellow Jackets come in with a record of 21-5, and the Rams in the North Star Conference of the North finish behind some tough competition with the 1-13 mark there. They are a team, they ended the season with a nice W, though, getting a big victory over International Falls. In that game, they put up 102 points. They have the ability to put the ball through the hoop. Right,
and I saw in that game there, we'll probably highlight him later on in this, but I believe 48-point performance by an 8th grader. And it is, I won't give away everything right away, so we keep you in this pregame show, but you're going to recognize the name. And he's not tall, but he's put together kid. And I don't care what level, where you're at, what you're doing, you put up 48 points on anybody, you can score the basketball. And then I think they had another one in the upper 30s. That was their 2 big scorers. They had almost 80-some points together. And, wow, that's putting the ball in the hoop. And so, yeah, there's some capability there to put the ball in the basket. Now, whether they've seen a defense like the Yellow Jackets, that remains to be seen.
The Yellow Jackets come in with a record of 21-5. 11-1, co-champions of the Heart of the Lakes Conference. They split the title with DGF as the Rebels went 11-1 as well during the year. And the Yellow Jackets really close well with nice victories over Fergus Falls and Pelican Rapids after a very tough loss to Thief River Falls.
Right, and the victories have all been great, Jason, but I think they've had some good losses this year. And that you probably, like, this guy's been broadcasting too many games this week already, but you look at who their losses were to. Thief River Falls, really good physical team. Albany, really good physical team. You can go down the list, and I think each time they learn something about themselves. And I personally, for one, really don't want to come into a tournament being undefeated. So I think those were good losses against good quality programs, and it probably helps the Yellow Jackets along the way.
We'd like to thank all our sponsors, starting with KLM Family Brands, J&L Nutrition in the Backyard, Farm Bureau Financial Services, EOT Insurance, JFC Luxury Homes and Tears by Winkles, River's Edge Cabinetry, The Goose Group, Rooter Family Dentistry, Otter Fitness Garage, Perham Lakeside, Perham Health, Jean Sports Shop, United Community Bank, Central Market, Budget Blinds, New Horizons Realty, the City of Perham, Papacitos Burritos, The Cactus, Lakes Ace Hardware, Nice Family Sales, Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, The Otter Express, Minnesota Motors, Perham Co-op, Race Sport and Marine in Perham, as well as Quality Toyota. We thank you for your support here of Section 8 2A basketball and Yellow Jacket activities here on the Magnitude Sports Network. We'll take a quick timeout as the Magnitude Sports Jean Sports Shop pregame show rolls on.
Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Come meet the friendly and professional team and experience for yourself what it is patients love about Rooter Family Dentistry.
It's just nice to be in a small hometown knowing that you have a local dentist that cares about you, knows you, and wants to do what's best for you and your family.
Budget Blinds, based in Detroit Lakes, serving Perham, Fergus Falls, and Park Rapids, is celebrating its 30th anniversary. Whether you need blinds, shades, shutters, drapes, check out the entire inventory online, budgetblinds.com. Also, schedule a consultation on the website. Have more questions? Give them a call, 218-206-9599. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for custom window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit online, budgetblinds.com.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Welcome back into the Hive. I'm Jason Groth of Lance Rock. We're still just a bit away from the start of tonight's game between the Perham Yellow Jackets and the Roseau Rams here on the Magnitude Sports Network as the Gene Sports Shop pregame show rolls on. Now we'll take a look into the Section 8 2A boys basketball bracket. The play-in starts tonight. Quarterfinals on Saturday. Some time changes have already started to happen due to the anticipated storm that's expected to hit this area. I'm not a meteorologist, but what it sounds like, it's going to be a strong one with about 8 inches of snow and potential for that up to 8 and winds. So they're trying to get ahead of the storm a little bit by moving some games up.
Didn't your mom teach you if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all, Jason? We don't need 8 more inches, but yeah, it's gonna affect this weekend for sure, and so just stay tuned and stay aware, and we'll try to bring you what we know and what we can find out, and we'll have all that information as we go along, probably.
As a spring sport coach, that's just me swearing right now.
Yeah.
You can't hear it, but that's what's going on. As the Yellow Jackets know, we'll get back to action here, getting ready to take on the Roseau Rams. They are the 2 seed. The Rams are the 15th seed in the bottom portion of this 16-team bracket. Barnesville takes on Fergus Falls. That's in Barnesville. The winner of that one will play the winner of this one on Saturday. Dilworth, Glidden, and Felton earned the number 3 seed. They'll take on War Road. And then East Grand Forks, the 6th seed, takes on Frazee, the 11. That's the bottom half of your bracket. The top half, number 1 seed, is Thief River Falls taking on Monaga. Then you have Red Lake taking on Pelican. Rapids tonight in Red Lake. Holly doing battle with Crookston. And Wadena Deer Creek earned the number 5 seed. Takes on Park Rapids. And we talked a little bit about the girls. They're on their Cinderella underdog run, and the Wolverines have high hopes as well on the boys' side.
Well, I think I read an article that it was the most wins they've had in how many years. And I think they reached the 20-win mark, maybe close to.
They're close. They need one more to get there, I believe.
Get to 20. But, you know, what a great winter for the Wolverines. And again, the way things are going, I think you said Frazee was the 11 seed. I think that's the magic number you want to be after watching the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverine girls last night kind of run through that bracket a little bit at the 11 seed. So, again, it just goes to show you that every game has a purpose and has a meaning. And if you would just take the top how many, Wadena wouldn't have probably been in the tournament, and here they are going to be in the championships tomorrow night. So, again, every game is kind of crucial, and there's some good ones tonight that can happen, that's for sure.
A couple of games that we're definitely going to keep our eye on as much as we can on our sister station tonight. Barnesville takes on Fergus Falls. That's going to be a good one. I think there's a lot of people thinking that could be one that's going to go down with a wire, and I think another one that a lot of people have their eyes on is Red Lake and Pelican Rapids in that 8-9 spot. That should be a very good game tonight, too, as that Red Lake squad has put some scares into some good teams, and we'll see what happens tonight when they take on Pelican Rapids.
Right, and I think if you're Pelican Rapids, it's definitely not where you thought your season was going to be. Definitely a preseason injury really affected the year. But, yeah, crazy to think about what could happen. And that, I agree, Jason, that Barnesville-Fergus Falls game could be, there's some talent in going to be in that gym tonight when you start talking about Tate Iniger, and then you can go Bethel on the other side for Fergus Falls, and wow, it could be one of those barn burners there at Barnesville and a fun one to watch.
We'll take a quick timeout on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show. When we come back, we'll have your Goose Group keys to the game for the Section 8 2A first round clash between the Rams and the Yellow Jackets here on the Main Street Sports Network.
New Horizons Realty has a beautiful home available on Devil's Lake. No corners cut in this 5-bedroom, 5-bath, walkout-style home that includes a 3-stall garage. Host your friends to a breathtaking lake scenery from your new cedar deck patio that is only steps away from the beach. Make it your home this summer and many summers to come. Visit PermRealEstate.com for more info and photos of this magnificent lakeside home, or call 218-346-7767 today. Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue, 43521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham.
We take pride in what we send out. When you open a bag of licorice, you want that licorice to look good, you want that licorice to taste good. We work for you. We take pride in what we're making and what we are offering. It is so important to me. I do thank KLN from the bottom of my heart. They believe you and your family is important.
Located in Lakes Country of Minnesota, you can find 7 unique Find Your Goose destinations to enjoy. It's about recognizing the moments of happiness on your journey of life. The places you go and the people you meet become your community. Here at Find Your Goose, community is our priority. Find Your Goose businesses are guaranteed to have a friendly staff, high-quality products, and a commitment to giving back to the community. 7 unique locations. A million reasons to visit. Come find your goose. There's something for everyone.
Say hello to Taylor Doll at the Backyard. Taylor keeps the store filled with your pet's favorite pet food, pet treats, and pet toys. Hard to find items like retractable dog leashes and pet supplements. The Backyard also carries everything you need for your livestock and poultry operations. Are you a bird watcher? The Backyard has one of the best selections of bird seed, suets, and feeders in the area. And finally, don't forget to book a spa day for your dog with one of our professional dog groomers. 218-346-7487.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We are your Lakes Area Archery headquarters. We are an authorized dealer for Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, Elite, Bear, and PSC bows, as well as a full line of crossbows. Our friendly, skilled bow technicians will go the extra mile with great customer service to ensure your bow and gear are ready for the woods this fall. Whatever your archery needs are, trust Gene Sports Shop this fall, located in Perham.
Weekly specials store-wide at Central Market, the fresh place, Detroit Lakes and Perham. Take advantage of these great deals. Honey Crisp apples, $1.98 a pound. Jack's Original Pizzas, $2.88 limit 3. Ultimate Fresh, 85% lean ground beef, $3.49 a pound, 3-pound package, limit 3. Chairman's Reserve Premium Boneless Pork Sirloin Roast, $2.39 a pound, and more at Central Market, the fresh place, Detroit Lakes and Perham.
Well, welcome back into the Hive here on the Magnitude Sports Network. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock here from the Hive. Ryan Rustad on camera. And we also would like to thank and welcome listeners from Wild 102 FM for joining us into tonight's game. As it's kind of funny, my former colleague from Grand Rapids texted in and told me he was supposed to make the trip down today, but says his body is falling apart. So they're picking up our stream today, and we must send him best wishes and as he gets better. He was unable to make the trip down tonight as the Yellow Jackets get ready to take on the Roseau Rams here tonight, Lance, and we should have a fun one.
Right, and again, it's one of those two-seed, 15-seed games, and again, on paper, it should be Yellow Jackets. You would think maybe even handily, but reading on the Roseau Rams, they've got some guys who can really score the basketball. We kind of highlighted them earlier tonight, and so I'm excited to watch them. When you've got a young man that's averaging 24 points a game, no matter where you're playing, no matter what level, it's fun to watch. So again, they're going to bring some offensive explosion, and again, it's going to be one of those. Have they seen a defense like the Yellow Jackets stifling deep?
And that will lead into our Goose Group keys to the game here on the Magnitude Sports Network for the Rams right away. It's adjust to the defensive pressure that they'll see. They're not used to probably seeing a team like the Yellow Jackets, unfamiliar opponents here tonight. And the one thing, you can see the pressure on tape, but seeing it live is a different thing.
Well, and I think one thing that will stand out for certain is there's a lot of teams that play really good defense, and you can go up and down the state of Minnesota. The length of the Yellow Jackets, when you start to hear the starting lineups and you're going 6'4", 6'4", 6'5", that really plays a difference. When you can pressure someone and you have that long of arms is different than pressuring when you're 5'10", 5'11", 6 foot. And so I think that tends to be the part that changes up for opposing teams is when they see the sheer length of the Yellow Jackets on that defense.
Second key for tonight, it's cliche around this March Madness time, but for the Rams, you just got to play like you have nothing to lose.
Right, you're walking in here and really the 15 versus 2, you even get into the NCAA March Madness, you don't hear many times that happens. Obviously, the closer that you get where the seeds are closer together, the better the chance there is. But man, you just got to come out here and just let the ball fly and have fun. And I think if you do that, you'll walk away here at least really proud of what you accomplished coming to the Hive.
Now we'll take a look at the keys for the Yellow Jackets. Simple. You've had a lot of success at the home since the Hive has been built. That over 60-game winning streak here at the Hive since it opened up, and now they've had success here at home, continuing that home dominance tonight.
Right, and yeah, it's one of those things where it becomes another cliche if you're around these parts that the Hive is really been owned by the Yellow Jackets, and they feel very comfortable playing here, and it's definitely been a home court advantage, and I guess that's why you try for the highest seed you could get so you can have home court advantage for the first couple rounds of this tournament.
And the other one is as the number 2 seed, you just can't look past your opponent. This is that time of the year, like you talked about a little bit on the Roseau side. Upsets happen in March. Very rare is it a 15-2 or 16-1. In fact, in college, you only think of the one that has happened in college, and that was Virginia. But there's always that one. There's always that first one, and you can't look past your opponent.
And part of it is if you're the kids, don't worry about what's happening in the Barnesville-Fergus Falls game. Either side. Let your coaches and staff, let us commentator, let all the people that are in the stands worry about the other game. You worry about the game on the floor, and you control the things that are in front of you tonight. And the Yellow Jackets have been very good at that, obviously, by the record they have so far.
Those are your Goose Group keys to the game here in the Gene Sports Shop pregame show. We'll take a 3-minute timeout as we thank you for tuning in on Wild 102 FM and watching here on Magnitude Sports Network.
Ray's Sport and Marine in Perham has you covered for all your recreational needs. Ray's carries a large inventory of Lund boats, Bennington pontoons, plus Viaggio pontoons. They also carry the Yamaha line of ATVs and UTVs, as well as the full line of Honda Power Sports. Stop in and check out all of what Ray's Sport and Marine has to offer. You can also visit us at the in-house boat show March 10th and 11th. Good luck to all Perham athletes, and go Yellow Jackets!
Otter Fitness Garage, a membership-based fitness center located in downtown Ottertail, Minnesota, offering a complete line of free weights, fitness machines, and equipment for almost any workout. Visit the website for more info on group classes like morning yoga or Pump Fit, a low-impact strength training class. Otter Fitness Garage also participates in fitness incentive programs and has many memberships to choose from. Plus, they offer the little things that matter. It's more than a typical gym. Otter Fitness Garage, online, otterfitness.com. Call them today at 218-325-1400.
It's me, your inner otter. We are getting on the bus, and I don't know if you knew this, but it's called the Otter Express.
I can look at all the cool things around town, right? Like I can see, oh, look at that over there, right? And if I'm driving, then I can't do that. I got to pay attention to the road. But when I'm riding the Otter Express, somebody else is paying attention to the road for me. So that's pretty convenient.
You live in Fergus Falls or Perham or Parker's Prairie or Breckenridge, and you want to go visit some friends or your neighbors, and you don't have a vehicle, or maybe your vehicle's in the shop, the Otter Express is a perfect way to get around town.
Whether you're playing in the game or watching the game, fuel up at Papacito's Burritos. Your game day headquarters for good food that won't leave you feeling tired. Homemade and always fresh burritos, tacos, quesadillas, and more. Tender meat, fresh vegetables, rice and beans, scrumptious sauces, and so much more. Dine in or take it to go. Papacito's Burritos, located inside the Perm Mobile on Main Street and McKinley Plaza, Detroit Lakes. Always on the quest for freshness. Good luck, Perm Yellow Jackets.
We learn how to work hard together. We learn to believe in ourselves together. We win or lose together. Together, we are better. Together, we are unstoppable. This is true for all of life. It's true for our community. Let's drive together.
I drove 116 miles for a great deal at Quality Toyota.
How far would you drive to get a great deal at Quality Toyota? Tundra, RAV4, Tacoma. What's your number? Quality Toyota, Fergus Falls.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby? Wally Wibbly. Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies. Wilby Wobbaby.
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good. It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
Welcome back into the Hive here on the Magnitude Sports Network. And for those of you in Roseau tuning in on Wild 102 FM, we thank you for tuning in tonight. As I'm Jason Groth with Lance Roth, joined by Ryan Rustad on camera for the live stream, as we are excited to bring you this Section 8 2A play-in game between the Perham Yellow Jackets and the Roseau Rams. And one of these things we talk about a little bit during the Goose Group keys of the game, two unfamiliar teams, but there are some ties. If you remember, I know baseball fans are going to be a little upset in Perham for me bringing this up, but in Roseau they're going to be happy because these two teams played some great baseball games last spring in Park Rapids.
They did, and we stood by each other and watched most of that. And one thing you know, Roseau has athletes, and it runs through their system. And so they're going to come out and battle. And last night we got to witness a game that I thought was truly a battle between the Dilworth Glen and Felton Rebels and the Perham Yellow Jacket girls teams. I could see it getting a little scrappy tonight as well. I don't think Section 8 AA, Jason, is built on anything less than everybody's going to come out and give their best. And it doesn't matter if you traveled down here from Roseau or not. You stepped off the bus wanting to play this basketball game, and that's what's going to make it fun to watch.
The Rams again coming in with a record of 7-19. The Yellow Jackets at 21-5, and the Yellow Jackets, as the number 2 seed, do have that target on the back as they are the defending Section 8 2A champions.
Right, and again, you look at the record and you look at those things, and just to kind of a little recap, it went right down. 1 and 2 seeds were up at battle up until Perham went up to Thief River Falls and played at the Brick House and came away with a loss there at Thief River, and that catapulted Thief River up into the number 1 seeder. Things could have been different looking tonight, and we talked a little bit about that off air as well. So again, everything kind of works out for a purpose, and it's going to be fun to watch this game tonight and see some adjustments by Roseau. You're listening along. They're probably going to play a different style, maybe even than they have all year.
We thank you for tuning in to the Gene Sports Shop pregame show. We're going to take a quick 3-minute timeout. When we come back, the starting lineup is brought to you by J&L Nutrition and Quality Toyota right here on Wild 102 FM and the Magnitude Sports Network.
Weekly specials store-wide at Central Market, the fresh place, Detroit Lakes and Perham. Take advantage of these great deals. Honey Crisp apples, $1.98 a pound. Jack's Original Pizzas, $2.88 limit 3. Ultimate Fresh, 85% lean ground beef, $3.49 a pound, 3-pound package, limit 3. Chairman's Reserve Premium Boneless Pork Sirloin Roast, $2.39 a pound, and more at Central Market, the fresh place, Detroit Lakes and Perham.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Ray's Sport and Marine in Perham has you covered for all your recreational needs. Ray's carries a large inventory of Lund boats, Bennington pontoons, plus Viaggio pontoons. They also carry the Yamaha line of ATVs and UTVs, as well as the full line of Honda Power Sports. Stop in and check out all of what Ray's Sport and Marine has to offer. You can also visit us at the in-house boat show March 10th and 11th. Good luck to all Perham athletes, and go Yellow Jackets!
New Horizons Realty has a beautiful home available on Devil's Lake. No corners cut in this 5-bedroom, 5-bath, walkout-style home that includes a 3-stall garage. Host your friends to a breathtaking lake scenery from your new cedar deck patio that is only steps away from the beach. Make it your home this summer and many summers to come. Visit PermRealEstate.com for more info and photos of this magnificent lakeside home, or call 218-346-7767 today.
I drove 116 miles for a great deal at Quality Toyota.
How far would you drive to get a great deal at Quality Toyota? Tundra, RAV4, Tacoma. What's your number? Quality Toyota, Fergus Falls.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue, 43521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham.
Welcome back here into the Hive. I'm Jason Gross with Lance Rock. Ryan Rustad on camera for the Magnitude Sports Network as the Gene Sports Shop pregame show rolls on. We thank you, listeners in Roseau on Wild 102 FM, for tuning in, and also like to wish Jason Merritt the best and a speedy recovery. But now we'll take a look at our starting lineups. First for the Rams, brought to you by Quality Toyota. Starting is a junior number 0, Riley Habiger. Starting is a senior number 5, Max Wilson. And 8th grader number 10, Jordan Barovich. A junior number 11, Gunnar Lund. And a junior number 24, Evan Butler for the Rams. Head coach for the Rams is Ryan DeBach. He's assisted by Tracy Barovich and Skylar Frost. The Yellow Jackets starting lineup is brought to you by J&L Nutrition in the backyard in Perham. We'll start like this. Set a guard, Alex Ohm. Also at a guard, Micah Thompson. At forward is a senior, Evan Kovash. At a guard is a senior, Soren Anderson. And at forward is a senior, Jacob Daniels. 5 seniors across the board for the Yellow Jackets. They're coached by head coach Dave Cressup. He's assisted by Brian Schwantz, Brent Hansen, Grant Durkheising, Tim Schmitz, and Ryan Reuter, and a plethora of managers as well, as we're just moments away from the start of this game between the Yellow Jackets and the Rams. And it's almost the time we're talking is almost over, and it's almost time to get to playoff basketball.
Right, and again, the pregame is all fun and games, and we can talk through all the different scenarios and what we think is going to happen, but the realism is about 50 seconds away here as the buzzer's about ready to ring, and the ball's going to be tipped, and then it's up to those guys, and all the planning and the whole season and the bus trips and everything come down to what you're going to do on the floor here for these next 36 minutes, and that's what makes high school athletics the exciting venue that it is.
We thank you for tuning in to the Gene Sports Shop pregame show here on the Magnitude Sports Network, as well as Wild 102 FM. It's that time of year that everyone circles on their calendars to get ready for is March Madness, and we're just moments away from the opening tap and introductions. We'll take a 3-minute timeout and come back to the Hive on the Magnitude Sports Network.
It's me, your inner otter. We are getting on the bus, and I don't know if you knew this, but it's called the Otter Express.
I can look at all the cool things around town, right? Like I can see, oh, look at that over there, right? And if I'm driving, then I can't do that. I got to pay attention to the road. But when I'm riding the Otter Express, somebody else is paying attention to the road for me. So that's pretty convenient.
You live in Fergus Falls or Perham or Parker's Prairie or Breckenridge, and you want to go visit some friends or your neighbors, and you don't have a vehicle, or maybe your vehicle's in the shop, the Otter Express is a perfect way to get around town.
Something with your hair?
Here at The Nest, we know that people gather over food and drink. We want to help you bring your loved ones together over a cup of coffee in our beautiful coffee shop, or over a home-cooked meal using our wide selection of the best kitchen tools. Nest's inviting atmosphere is the perfect place to catch up with friends or savor one of our fresh-baked pastries. Early riser? Don't worry, you can wake up with one of our signature specialty coffee drinks. We hope to make your day at The Nest, 902 Market Street in Perham.
Whether you're playing in the game or watching the game, fuel up at Papacitos Burritos. Your game day headquarters for good food that won't leave you feeling tired. Homemade and always fresh burritos, tacos, quesadillas, and more. Tender meat, fresh vegetables, rice and beans, scrumptious sauces, and so much more. Dine in or take it to go. Papacitos Burritos, located inside the Perm Mobile on Main Street and McKinley Plaza, Detroit Lakes. Always on the quest for freshness. Good luck, Perm Yellow Jackets.
J&L Nutritional Consulting is the area leader in beef, dairy, and seed. J&L has over 20 years of experience, and they use the latest technology in ration balancing software to make sure every part of your feed is utilized. They provide adjustable profit and loss projections, and their seed division makes sure to bring the best seed for your field, no matter the brand. Contact Mike, Joe, and Andrew at J&L Nutritional Consulting, 218-346-7487.
We learn how to work hard together. We learn to believe in ourselves together. We win or lose together. Together, we are better. Together, we are unstoppable. This is true for all of life. It's true for our community. Let's drive together.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We offer a full line of sporting goods and have everything you need for your next hunting or fishing adventure. As a third-generation family-owned business with over 60 years of experience, we pride ourselves on great customer service from our friendly, knowledgeable staff and are open 7 days a week for your convenience. We have you covered on all your fishing and hunting needs and have a great selection of clothing, bait, tackle, firearms, ammunition, and a full archery department. Gene Sports Shop, located in Perham.
Welcome back into the Hive. Jason Groth with Lance Rock, Ryan Russett on the camera. We thank you for tuning in tonight. If you're watching us on YouTube or tuning in Roseau on Wild 102 FM, we thank you. And we also like to thank our sponsors, KLN, J&L Nutrition in the Backyard, Farm Bureau Financial Services, EOT Insurance, JFC Luxury Homes, Interiors by Winkles, Rivers Edge Cabinetry, The Goose Group, Reuter Family Dentistry, Otter Fitness Garage, Perham Lakeside, Perham Health, Quality Toyota, Gene Sports Shop, United Community Bank, Central Market, Budget Blinds, New Horizons Realty, City of Perham, Papacitos Burritos, The Cactus, Lakes Ace Hardware, Nice Family Sales, Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, Otter Express, Minnesota Motors, Perham Co-op, and Ray's Sport Marine. As we get ready to go for the opening tap, brought to you by the Otter Fitness Garage here from the Hive as the Yellow Jackets meet to our left in their home black and yellow, and the Rams in their road whites with green as we get ready to go for this one. You know, Lance, it's like Mama always said, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get, and that's a perfect way to describe the playoffs.
Yeah, in Section 8 AA, there's really good basketball to be played. And as the tournament goes along, you're going to realize how quality of players that there are in this section. And we're going to start off right here tonight, and we're going to see some good ones. So thanks for joining in, and here we go.
Soren Anderson and Gunnar Lund to take the Otter Fitness Garage opening tap. And it's grabbed by the Rams. Quickly with it, Borovich throws up a shot, no good. Rebound grabbed here by Thompson, who gets it to Alex O.
And again, it shows you right away what Roseau's coming in. They're not going to shy away. They went right to the basket, drove hard, and here we go.
Inside, Micah Thompson shot. No, he traveled. Putting pressure there was Lund for the Rams. A little quieter crowd, earlier start, but the walkway atop across the Hive is pretty full. That also might be the youth wrestling crowd going onto the far side as they bring it over here to the near side to Butler. Now with it, Borovich to the right. Looking to drive, Gunnar Lund against Soren Anderson. Shot up, no good. Rebound grab by Kovash. He gets it to Micah Thompson, and back the other way come the Yellow Jackets. Anderson guarded by Habiger in the corner. Now goes to Jacob Daniels to the right side. Oh, thought about the three. Instead goes to Thompson inside off the glass for Micah Thompson. And the Yellow Jackets had the first points.
So two straight possessions, two possessions that they try to get Micah Thompson listed as a point guard, 6'5", in the block, and is successful that time.
Near side with it is Borovich. Goes cross court with the skip pass to Lund. Lund looks to drive, spins. Comes back up top. Now with the Borovich, kicks right side. Driving to the baseline, pull up jumper, no good. Rebound grab by Ohm, and the Yellow Jackets looking to run back the other way. Ohm down low, Thompson in the lane, kicks it to Kovash, comes up to Daniels on top. Now swinging around, baseline three from Soren Anderson is good. Anderson hits the Quality Toyota three-pointer, which gives the Yellow Jackets a 5-0 lead. Quality Toyota, how far would he drive?
And it looks like Yellow Jackets looking to push the pace tonight. And if they don't get it, then back into their kind of the set that they run a lot, and then go into the post.
Max Wilson with it now to Gunnar Lund. Now to Borovich. Cross court with the pass there for Max Wilson. Now looking ahead Lund, they'll bring it up top on the perimeter. Rams trying to adjust. Couple high dribbles as Borovich with the jumper is good. The contested jumper for Jordan Borovich from the right side is good.
Wow, that's 5'9", rising up over 6'5", and you can see where he scored 48 points in the game. Nice looking athlete for an 8th grader.
The lineage of Boroviches is deep in Roseau. Three college basketball players on the female side with Katie Borovich and Kylie Borovich, as well as Casey in there. Is driving Micah Thompson, left hand, good, draws the foul And Micah Thompson will have a chance at a three-point play.
And again, you can just look at the size matchup here, and for those of you on the radio, it's like a head length, so it's going to be tough for them to battle the size of the Yellow Jackets down on the block.
Thompson at the Ruder Family Dentistry free throw line hits that one. He quickly has 5 points. Yellow Jackets lead 8-2 on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Now with it to Butler. We'll hand it off to Max Wilson, now to Jordan Borovich. Borovich, cross court for Habiger. Back up to Borovich on the right side, gets a screen, now throws it to Habiger on the bounce pass that's stolen by Thompson. Thompson, coast to coast to left hand. And the Yellow Jackets off to a 10-2 run, leading early on the Rams. And we talked about in our pregame show, brought to you by Gene Sports Shop, that the keys, brought to you by the Goose Group, also is going to be the defensive pressure, and the Rams are struggling to adjust.
Right, and it's just arms in every passing angle, and it's tough, and it's been tough for a lot of teams, as there's another one that gets deflected as it hits Cutter through the lane, and it's just tough.
Rams will have a baseline inbound. Borovich will inbound.
Look for him to get the shot after he passes it inbounds.
To Habiger, actually no, Lund intercepts. Lund dribbles to the right side at the H and the Hive on the floor here at Perham High School. Now Borovich gets a screen, goes right. Kovash waits. Borovich drives, but Kovash blocks. And now Ohm with it for the Yellow Jackets. Up ahead to Anderson. Anderson the layup. Yellow Jackets lead 12-2 on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard as we approach the 14-minute mark.
And again, points off turnover definitely going to the Yellow Jackets right now, and they're just leaking someone out, and when that turnover happens, they're in a layup position at that point.
Pass thrown away on the far side, right to Yellow Jacket head coach Dave Crusoe makes the grab as the Yellow Jackets lead by 10. Scoring Soren Anderson and Micah Thompson. The scoring, we got a timeout brought to you by Perham Health. We'll take a 1-minute timeout here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Weekly specials store-wide at Central Market, the fresh place, Detroit Lakes and Perham. Take advantage of these great deals. Honey Crisp apples, $1.98 a pound. Jack's Original Pizzas, $2.88 limit 3. Ultimate Fresh, 85% lean ground beef, $3.49 a pound, 3-pound package, limit 3. Chairman's Reserve Premium Boneless Pork Sirloin Roast, $2.39 a pound, and more at Central Market, the fresh place, Detroit Lakes and Perham.
Ray's Sport and Marine in Perham has you covered for all your recreational needs. Ray's carries a large inventory of Lund boats, Bennington pontoons, plus Viaggio pontoons. They also carry the Yamaha line of ATVs and UTVs, as well as the full line of Honda Power Sports. Stop in and check out all of what Ray's Sport and Marine has to offer. You can also visit us at the in-house boat show March 10th and 11th. Good luck to all Perham athletes, and go Yellow Jackets!
Welcome back into the Hive out of the Perham Health timeout. Micah Thompson will bring up a ball across half court as the Yellow Jackets lead by 10 on the Main Zoo Sports Network. And we thank you for joining on Wild 102 FM in Roseau. Thompson looking inside now, goes right side. Soren Anderson now to Alex Ohm. Ohm 4-3. That's too strong, no good. Rebound grab, Kovash will put back, no, but he's fouled and he'll shoot a pair.
Out of the timeout, Rams come out in a 3-2. Some might say a 1-2-2. The point guard was pretty packed, or the top of the zone was pretty packed down. So I would go 3-2. Definitely a nice series for them and a nice change of look there coming out of the timeout.
Kovash hits the free throw from the Ruder Family Dentistry free throw line as Jake Borovich comes in. Free throw by Kovash is good. He's got 2 points and a playoff career high.
Again, the change for the Rams coming out of the timeout. You wonder if they've got a set made up here, trying to get an open look for one of their shooters.
Ivan Butler now with the pass to Jordan Borovich. Going down low, comes back to Borovich. With a spin move into the lane, now tries to throw it back on. It's stolen by Ohm. Ohm up ahead to Anderson. Anderson slows it down to Alex Ohm. Now to Soren Anderson. Anderson 4-3 short. Kovash so gets the offensive board. And a nice job by Evan Kovash to attack the glass on that one.
And that's one of the downfalls of going zone. It's tougher. It's definitely tougher to rebound because you're not on one person. So, again, it's going to have to be hustle play by the Rams.
A nice feed. Thompson to Anderson inside, and Anderson finishes with the layup, and it's 14-2 in favor of the Yellow Jackets on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard. With it now is Jake Barovich. Now it goes inside. Turnaround jumper off the iron from Lund. No good. Kovash another board. Now to Ohm. Over to Anderson. Back up to Alex Ohm. Ohm hands it off to Thompson. The Yellow Jackets get set against his defense. Go to Anderson for three. It drops. Soren Anderson with the quality Toyota three-pointer. How far would you drive for a great deal? 19-2 now in favor of the Yellow Jackets.
And that's one that you'd call a shooter's touch. It hit the front of the rim, went up about 1.5 feet, 2 foot, and then dropped through the net for three.
In the lane now with it, Wilson back up top for Jake Barovich. Over to the right side, Gunnar Lund, cross court it goes. A three-pointer from Barovich. Off the mark, off the front iron, but it's saved there by Lund and throws it off. A Yellow Jacket and out of bounds.
Real headsy play there. Kind of was trapped in that corner. Looked right away to throw that off a leg and did a very nice job of giving the Roseau Rams another set here.
Rams inbound with it here. Jake Barovich takes a jumper too strong. Ohm the rebound. Alex Ohm, the teardrop floater is good.
One of the things I've noticed, Jason, as I'm watching here, if you're the Rams, they're trying to contest that rebound. They just got to get back. And they're creating the fast breaks for the Yellow Jackets by trying to contest every rebound on the defensive end.
Yellow Jackets off to a 21-2 lead on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. In the lane, Barovich kick out, a three-pointer forthcoming on its way. That's too strong. Butler with the rebound. Excuse me, that's the Yellow Jackets with the board. That was Anderson. The shot attempt by Butler. Thompson now. Looks into the lane, finds Anderson. Anderson draws the foul, and Soren Anderson will be shooting two at the Ruder Family Dentistry free throw line. Foul is going to be on Jake Barovich, his first, team's third.
And again, if you look at the keys of the game, we talked about the Yellow Jackets coming out and kind of stamping their mark here in the first round, and they've definitely done that so far, as about everything's went right for them right now.
Blaze Schmidt and Ashton Detloff will come in for the Yellow Jackets. The Yellow Jackets in control early on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard, leading by 20. And the second free throw no good, but a rebound is there for Ashton Detloff, and he puts it home, and the Yellow Jackets extend the lead. Jordan Barovich gets met by Micah Thompson as they cross the half-court line. Now with it there to Gunnar Lund on the right. Comes here near side with a pass to Jake Barovich. He's going to launch a three. That one's off the mark, no good. Rebound grab by Jake Barovich. Powers through the lane, reverse layup, no good. And Anderson back the other way.
Really headsy play there, though. Used the basket as a kind of a screen for himself. Went up and under and just missed that layup.
Inside, pass batted, and Detloff gets it to the ground. Now Anderson, head fake, drives baseline, finds Ohm cutting. Ohm the floater, good for two. Nice feed by Soren Anderson, and Ohm with the finish. Barovich crosses half court for the Rams with it now to Lund. Back over to Jake Barovich inside, stolen away. Yellow Jackets back the other way. They have numbers. Ohm with the layup, good. As he gets that to drop. I was waiting for the shooter's touch there. Now we have a Perham Health timeout. Yellow Jackets lead 28-2 on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard. We'll take a minute timeout here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Otter Fitness Garage, a membership-based fitness center located in downtown Ottertail, Minnesota, offering a complete line of free weights, fitness machines, and equipment for almost any workout. Visit the website for more info on group classes like morning yoga or Pump Fit, a low-impact strength training class. Otter Fitness Garage also participates in fitness incentive programs and has many memberships to choose from. Plus, they offer the little things that matter. It's more than a typical gym. Otter Fitness Garage, online, otterfitness.com. Call them today at 218-325-1400.
Whether you're playing in the game or watching the game, fuel up at Papacitos Burritos. Your game day headquarters for good food that won't leave you feeling tired. Homemade and always fresh burritos, tacos, quesadillas, and more. Tender meat, fresh vegetables, rice and beans, scrumptious sauces, and so much more. Dine in or take it to go. Papacitos Burritos, located inside the Perham Mobile on Main Street and McKinley Plaza, Detroit Lakes. Always on the quest for freshness. Good luck, Perham Yellow Jackets.
Welcome back into the Hive. Yellow Jackets are off and running, is one way of putting it, as they lead 28-2 under 10 to go in the first half on the KLM Family Brands scoreboard. Cross-court pass it goes. Now they go down low for Borovich. Jake Borovich comes up top. The extra pass for Jordan Borovich. Now inside. Off a hand, but it does get to Gunnar Lund. And now it's off a leg and out of bounds. It'll stay with Roseau. As Haberger checks back in for Borovich.
And Borovich gave some nice minutes there. Was really close on a three. Just kind of made his way into the lane there. So I could see him playing some more vital minutes here coming up in this first half.
Now it comes near side with it to Lund. Lund spins, gets trapped. Now gets it to Max Wilson into the lane, and a foul. Blaze Schmitz is going to get called for the foul for the Yellow Jackets.
Nice dribble drive there. Got to the basket and then tied up. So making their way towards the hoop right now.
On the far side there, Butler. Down low for Haberger. Guarded by Datloff. Now comes back up top with it to Gunnar Lund. Now back to Haberger. Looks inside. Pass too strong. Ohm steals. Ohm back the other way. Yellow Jackets turn it right back over. About 8.5 to go. The Yellow Jackets lead 28-2. Winner of this game will play on Saturday. Game time, if it is a Yellow Jacket game, will be at 3 o'clock due to the weather and the anticipated storm on its way for the area. Inside it goes. Quick pass, Borovich stolen away. Yellow Jackets with numbers. Ohm to Anderson. Anderson, the layup. Yellow Jackets scored the first 30 of the 32 points in this game right now with 8 minutes to go in the first half. And a turnover. Detloff to Thompson. Over to Ohm. Ohm, the three, no good. Rebound grab by the Rams. Now the Rams looking to push the pace with Borovich. Jordan Borovich, the jump stop. Jumper off the glass. No. Schmidt, the rebound, but he throws it away as he goes to the ground. Into the game will be Levi Dunham for the Rams.
Again, one thing when you're struggling, sometimes it's nice to get that inbounds play. Unfortunately for the Rams, it's way over in the corner, so probably your normal sets aren't going to work here. Look for Borovich to get some shots off here. He's a really nice-looking athlete, and there's a nice play, but a missed shot, but a really nice play by the Rams.
I was Haberger on a nice feed to Dunham, or to Wilson, but he was too far underneath the hoop, and now the Yellow Jackets turn it over back the other way. There was a nice play sent up. Now Kovash and Daniels will come back in for the Yellow Jackets. Rams come across half court with it to Lund. Cross court it goes for Haberger. Inside the feed for Dunham is stolen away. Ohm back with it. To Jacob Daniels, looked inside, not there, spins, kicks it back out to Ohm, now to Anderson. Anderson launches the three-pointer, it's good. Soren Anderson with the quality Toyota three-pointer. How far would he drive for a great deal? Haberger cross court with it to Wilson. Back there for Haberger. Near side, Lund with it. And it's stolen. Ohm back to Anderson. Anderson directs now to Ohm. He's going to step into a three. That's too strong. Rebound no there and grabbed by Habiger for the Rams.
Have some early indication on scores. Jason, Dilworth Glen and Felton up 18-17 against Warroad if our sources are correct. And Hawley up 24-16 on Crookston.
Shot no good on the drive there by Baravich. A lot of contact, but no call. Thompson back the other way. Now to Ohm. Near side, Anderson with the head fake is going to drive. Kick to Thompson. A strong kick, but a nice catch by Thompson, as Thompson was able to corral that ball right in front of his face and lay it in.
Yeah, those of you following on radio, Jason's laugh was it was about a 90-mile-an-hour fastball at about 1.5 feet away from the face.
Three-pointer, it's good. Levi Dunham hits the open three, the quality Toyota three-pointer, as he hits that one for the Rams. And now a turnover back the other way, Baravich. And he'll lay it up and in for two.
So a nice little 5-point flurry there for the Rams and continuing to play hard.
Too strong on the three by Anderson. The Rams come back the other way, Max Wilson. Hands it off for Baravich, who's got 4. Thought about a long three, but Thompson got his arm up. Altered that idea. Baravich into the lane, kick out, Habiger. Habiger. Pass batted away, Ohm spins and gets it. Up ahead, Thompson. Thompson, the layup too strong, no. Gets his own rebound, put back, no, but a foul. And the foul will be on Gunnar Lund, and he'll put Thompson to the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. Free throw by Thompson's good. Mason Happel and Gage Onenson will check in for the Yellow Jackets. The Yellow Jackets going deeper in the bench here in the first half. As Jake Baravich checks back in for the Rams. Free throw good by Thompson. They should stay tuned to the EOT Insurance halftime show. We will summarize this first half and probably talk a little bit about tomorrow night's Section 8 2A Girls Basketball Championship game between the Yellow Jackets and the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines. There's a three-pointer on its way, no good, from Jordan Baravich. Long rebound out, grabbed by Onenson.
Boy, and that's too bad for Roseau. That was about 3/4 of the way down when it spun back out.
Happel for three. Short off the side iron, and rebound grab there by Baravich. Jake Baravich with a nice board as the Rams come back the other way. Here's Jordan Baravich with it. Nice crossover dribble, drives the lane. A lot of contact in the lane, straight up as a defense. Rebound comes free, and Gunnar Lund puts it home for two.
Yeah, I've noticed that with Baravich, that quick crossover dribble is, and it's a hesitation with a little rocker step in there, and it's pretty sweet.
Gage Onenson hits the three-pointer for the Yellow Jackets. The Quality Toyota three-pointer brings the score to 37-9. Quality Toyota. How far would you drive for a great deal? Lund hits a three-pointer as well for the Rams. Makes it 40-12 as he hits that one.
And one of our keys to the game was play like you've got nothing to lose. I think the Rams are finally there, Jason, where they're starting to just let it fly instead of trying to find that wide open shot.
Apple hits the triple. Three-pointer brought to you by Quality Toyota. As Mason Happel hits that one. Quality Toyota, how far would you drive? Lund, again, he hits a three. So now we're going back and forth on the three-point show. It's a three-point party. Oh, here's Onenson for three. That's too strong. This is starting to turn into an NBA All-Star game. Lund with it. Head fake drive. Dunham up top. A three on its way. Too strong. Rebound grabbed by Kovash and Thompson back the other way. Micah Thompson to Kovash to Onenson. The Yellow Jackets lead 43-15 with 2:40 to go. Happel, the baseline triple is good. Hits that one, does Mason Happel. Makes it 46-15. Borovich, a deep three, misses everything.
And again, I think that the three-pointers were pouring in so fast and furious that Borovich took one from about 26 feet there. And I was half expecting it to go in because everything has here in the last 2.5 minutes.
Yellow Jackets lead 46-15, approaching the 2-minute mark here as Noah Thompson is checked in for the Yellow Jackets. Happel to Thompson. To Onitson. To the right side, Happel again. Happel, a three. Good. Mason Happel hits the three-pointer, brought to you by Quality Toyota. How far would you drive for a great deal? We got a Perham Health timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
Welcome back to the Hive. Yellow Jackets lead 49-15 on your KLM Family Brand scoreboard. We thank the listeners on Wild 102 FM in Roseau for tuning in tonight. We thank you for sticking with us as the Yellow Jackets lead this one 49-15. Jake Borovich swings it over right side. Good pressure defense on Jordan Borovich. He throws it to Jake Borovich. He's going to drive into the lane. Shot blocked by Thompson. Back the other way up to Daniels. Daniels, the left-hand layup, good. Jordan Borovich gets the foul as he drives in hard on Happel and will be shooting two at the free throw line.
And that all seemed like a little frustration by him. I know things when you're a scorer and it's not going the way you normally want it to, you get it, but he just kind of put his head down and he wasn't going to be denied getting to the basket.
Free throw by Borovich from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line is good. Second free throw is good as well. Borovich hits them both. Makes it 51-17. Apple off the screen, now to Daniels. To Onitson. Kovash over to Noah Thompson. Now to Kovash. Kovash, the kick out. Happel for three. It's good. Mason Happel, his fourth three-pointer, a Quality Toyota three-pointer. How far would you drive for a great deal? As it's now 54-17.
I really am expecting a three-pointer on this end as well, Jason. You're doing a good job getting all those in. Turnover, nice job. Happel being in the right place at the right time.
Thompson with the dish to Onitson, and Onitson finishes. As the first half was about to come to a close, the Yellow Jackets lead 56-17, under 10 seconds to go. Lund with it. Lund to the right, steps into a three-pointer, it's good. Gunnar Lund hits the three. The half court, or the full court heave ends up in the fifth row. And that will do it for the first half. Yellow Jackets lead 56-20. We'll take a 3-minute timeout and come back with your EOT Insurance halftime show here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
We learn how to work hard together. We learn to believe in ourselves together. We win or lose together. Together, we are better. Together, we are unstoppable. This is true for all of life. It's true for our community. Let's drive together.
It's me, your inner otter. We are getting on the bus, and I don't know if you knew this, but it's called the Otter Express.
I can look at all the cool things around town, right? Like I can see, oh, look at that over there, right? And if I'm driving, then I can't do that. I got to pay attention to the road. But when I'm riding the Otter Express, somebody else is paying attention to the road for me. So that's pretty convenient.
You live in Fergus Falls or Perham or Parker's Prairie or Breckenridge, and you want to go visit some friends or your neighbors, and you don't have a vehicle, or maybe your vehicle's in the shop, the Otter Express is a perfect way to get around town.
Budget Blinds, based in Detroit Lakes, serving Perham, Fergus Falls, and Park Rapids, is celebrating its 30th anniversary. Whether you need blinds, shades, shutters, drapes, check out the entire inventory online, budgetblinds.com. Also, schedule a consultation on the website. Have more questions? Give them a call, 218-206-9599. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for custom window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit online, budgetblinds.com.
I drove 116 miles for a great deal at Quality Toyota.
How far would you drive to get a great deal at Quality Toyota? Tundra, RAV4, Tacoma. What's your number? Quality Toyota, Fergus Falls.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Come meet the friendly and professional team and experience for yourself what it is patients love about Reuter Family Dentistry.
You know, Dr. Reuter is just so kind and inviting, and she's very proactive, and she has instilled it in her staff to be so friendly and inviting also, and that just makes it a wonderful experience.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
Welcome back into the Hive. The Yellow Jackets lead this one 56-20 on your EOT Insurance halftime show. And Lance, just an outstanding first half overall for the Yellow Jackets.
Right, and there was a stretch there where they could really do no wrong, and it kind of followed through. And I think the tentativeness of Roseau coming in, maybe A, to the Hive, B, knowing you're the 15 against the number 2 seed. All of those things came into play, but when they started to let the ball fly from the three-point line, it kept you going for a while, I noticed, and they showed some really good signs of life, and it would have been easy for them to just go, this is over. They didn't. They actually played their best basketball the last 4 minutes of a half, so look at going into the locker room. Maybe they can carry that through and build off that in the second half.
Scoring in that first half, leading the way for the Yellow Jackets, Soren Anderson with 16 points. Mason Happel has 12. Micah Thompson with 11. On the other side of things, Gunnar Lund leads the way for the Rams with 11. As your EOT Insurance halftime show rolls on, we'll take a quick 3-minute timeout. Thank you for tuning in on Wild 102 FM and the Magnitude Sports Network.
Weekly specials store-wide at Central Market, the fresh place, Detroit Lakes and Perham. Take advantage of these great deals. Honey Crisp apples, $1.98 a pound. Jack's Original Pizzas, $2.88 limit 3. Ultimate Fresh, 85% lean ground beef, $3.49 a pound, 3-pound package, limit 3. Chairman's Reserve Premium Boneless Pork Sirloin Roast, $2.39 a pound, and more at Central Market, the fresh place, Detroit Lakes and Perham.
Make memories that they'll remember and pass down a tradition. Enjoy your freedom with a road less traveled and spend time with the ones you love. Whether it's here or there, make the most out of life and spend time with who you choose. And choose Quillo from United Community Bank. Whatever life has in store for you, finance it with Quillo. Learn more at ucbankmn.com. United Community Bank, Perham, Frazee, Dent. Subject to credit approval. Auto payment required. United Community Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit niasfamilysales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes Area automotive leader since 1999. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Welcome back into the Hive here on the EOT Insurance Halftime Show, and we'll take a quick look at our KLN Family Brands stat report. In that first half, the Yellow Jackets 21 of 29 from the field. The Rams were 7 of 24, and tonight, Lance, the Rams just aren't making the connection with the hoop the way it's going right now.
Right, and it's been a struggle looking at that. And again, but that last 4 or 5 minutes, they played pretty well. If you're the Yellow Jackets, you've scored 56 points, but if you're going to be nitpicky, 11 turnovers probably isn't going to make you happy. But different combinations of kids on the floor. So again, it's hard to be nitpicky when you've scored 56. We haven't seen the Roseau Rams come back out of the locker room yet. Yellow Jackets are warming up, but I expect them to come out pretty determined in the second half and try to build off what they did at the end of that first half.
That's your EOT Insurance Halftime Show. We'll take a quick minute timeout and come back to the Hive for the second half on the Magnitude Sports Network and Wild 102.
I drove 116 miles for a great deal at Quality Toyota.
How far would you drive to get a great deal at Quality Toyota? Tundra, RAV4, Tacoma. What's your number? Quality Toyota, Fergus Falls.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby?
Wally Wibbly.
Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies? Willoughby Wallaby?
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
There is a... Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Ottertail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
Welcome back to live action straight inside. Evan Kovash shot up no good. Rebound grab by Lund, and the Rams coming back the other way with it to Jordan Borovich. Looking inside, not there's the Yellow Jackets. Send the defense. We got a score update as well. Wadena Deer Creek leading Park Rapids area 27-26. That's 16 minutes to go on that one. We'll keep an eye on that one, as well as the other games going around in Section 8-2A. One of them on our sister station, pull-up jumper, that time off the glass, no good by Borovich. Is Barnesville taking on Fergus Falls. The winner of that will play the winner of this one. Inside, Micah Thompson backs down the defender off the glass and good for two.
And I believe that Barnesville, Fergus Falls was 7 o'clock start. So again, no score from that game.
Did not have the 4-hour travel and snowstorm potential warnings as that ball goes inside. Thompson with the steal. Picked away by Borovich. And a foul will be called on the Yellow Jackets. And it'll be Roseau ball with the sideline inbound in front of us here at the Hive.
And if the scoring is accurate here from what we're getting, really good game at Dilworth tonight. Dilworth, Glen, and Felton up 29-22 on War Road at half.
Habiger with it. Now hands it off to Lund. Back up top. Evan Butler inside, poked away, grabbed the Yellow Jackets back the other way. Up ahead, Thompson. Thompson, the reverse layup, no. Rebound grabbed, and back come the Rams. Coast to coast, Lund swatted at by a Kovash, and we'll have a jump ball as the ball is lodged between the rim and the backboard. That will give it to the Rams on the alternating possession.
Another update, Hawley at halftime up on Crookston, 37-23.
Inbounds past Habiger. Here on the right side, looking to work against Detloff. Now brings it up top. Comes back inside Lund with the acrobatic catch. The kick to Habiger. He's going to drive baseline. And it's stolen away by Olm. Kovash. The finish for Evan Kovash.
And again, when the Yellow Jackets get out on that fast break, it's just really hard for the Rams to get back and contain them.
Jumper inside by Lund, no good. Rebound grabbed. And Kovash coming back the other way. Kovash, kick out. Oh, now to Anderson for three. It's no good. Rebound grab by Gunnar Lund.
Always interesting when the score is the way it is in this game, how the Yellow Jackets come out of the locker room. They're on the roll and going. Shots just not falling for them, just like the words aren't coming for me right now. But look for Roseau to get some possessions, and there's a three.
Gunnar Lund sinks that three.
And that's a quality Toyota 3-point. How far would you drive?
Up top, Anderson now to Kovash. Back to Anderson. Anderson into the lane, drives, shot up good through traffic. It's good for Soren Anderson.
Really nice slashing drive there by Soren Anderson. Took it from the left side to the right through the middle, kind of that typical what you see now, curl the ball under in your bicep like a football and then take it up at the last minute.
Habiger now for the Rams. Left side goes to Butler with the pass. Now they go down low for Lund. Brings it back out up to the baseline. Now gets the pass in the corner. Borovich looking to drive against Thompson. Just goes to the lane. Thompson blocks it. Detloff met him there. Now up ahead to Kovash. Kovash misses the layup. The baseball pass up ahead. Borovich to Habiger. Habiger short. And the shot blocked from behind by Detloff out of bounds. Will stay with the Rams. Approaching the 14-minute mark, Yellow Jackets lead 62-23. As Blaze Schmidt will come in for Evan Kovash. Rams with it out of the inbound to Habiger now to the right. With a pass there for Max Wilson inside. Borovich kick out. Three-pointer on its way. It's good. Evan Butler hits the quality Toyota three-pointer. How far would you drive? Is it 62-26? Ohm with it. Pull-up jumper is good for Alex Ohm.
I think that's the third little floater that Alex has had in the lane. Kind of a step in from the free throw line there and just almost two-footed, flat-footed shot and just a nice little lofting into the basket.
Now with it, looking to drive into the lane. Nice job knifing through the lane on that was Wilson, but the shot was not there. No connection on that shot. Alex Ohm for three, no good. And you know the Yellow Jackets, I know the score is in their favor, but they really would like to see a couple of those drop for Alex Ohm and see that ball go through the hoop from three going into the playoff run. Borovich shot up, blocked there by Thompson, and a foul on Borovich after Thompson was looking to run.
And I think that's one of the things you want to go into now. Not saying that the game's over, but I think it's well in hand for the Yellow Jackets. You really want them to go feeling really good going into Saturday's game. And, some of those things that you talked about, hit a few shots here and there and get your confidence rolling so when you hit the floor Saturday, you're ready to go.
Thompson and Ohm exchange passes in the backcourt. Anderson with it. Picks up his dribble, now finds Alex Ohm. Now to Micah Thompson on the far right. Thompson's going to drive baseline, go up, shot blocked, goes out of bounds. He'll stay with the Yellow Jackets. Doing a nice job there was Jake Baravich. On defense there by Baravich as the Yellow Jackets will have the baseline inbound. So we approach the 12.5 mark in our second half. We thank you for tuning in. Whether you're watching on YouTube on the Magnitude Sports Network or tuning in Roseau on Wild 102 FM. Oh, as the Yellow Jackets work the weave, now forces the pass inside. Baravich gets the steal. Now drives, kick out, three-pointer forthcoming, short on the shot attempt by Dunham on a nice feed from Baravich, and the Yellow Jackets the other way. Soren Anderson misses the dunk. And Detloff's there for the putback and has a chance for a three-point play.
He may have missed the dunk, but he got some serious hang time there. And on the rim, as everything cleared, it was enough to get the Yellow Jacket student section up on their feet and it back into this game a little bit.
Free throw short from the Ruder Family Dentistry free throw line. Anderson with the board and the layup. Baravich with it for the Rams. Now to the sideline, and it's out of bounds. The Yellow Jackets try to save it, but it goes out of bounds. And now Onenson will check in for Micah Thompson. Yellow Jackets giving some players a breather. Now the officials are going to discuss. They had a nice little conversation during the substitution. Now we're back to action.
I'm always curious at what those conversations are about because it was clearly out of bounds on the Yellow Jackets. Something they were looking at is here's another turnover by the Rams.
Early dinner plans maybe tonight with 11 and a half to go. It's a fast-moving game, 6 o'clock start.
Definitely speaking my language with food there, Jason.
Happel checks in for the Yellow Jackets. Anderson down low to Happel off his hands. He saves it, and it's stolen away for the Rams. Back the other way, Gunnar Lund. Lund into the lane, and he's going to be called for the offensive foul. Nice defensive positioning there by the Yellow Jackets underneath as Lund went into the lane. Gets called for the foul. Detloff now over to Happel. To Schmidt, now to left side for Soren Anderson, down low, Happel. Up top it goes, Gage Jonathan for three. Off the front iron, no. Detloff the rebound, shot blocked though. The Rams will get the loose ball and bringing it up court. It's going to be Jordan Baravich. Goes right. Does Baravich into the lane, jump stop, jumper. In and out, no good. Anderson back the other way to Happel. Now to Soren Anderson. Anderson, knifes through, kick out Onenson. 4-3, no good. Schmidt the putback, but he was short. And now we have a double dribble on the Rams.
Yeah, and if you're the Yellow Jackets here, I think this is some good quality minutes. You're starting to see some kids come into the game. Get them ready as well. You never know what's going to happen in a playoff, a section game where you could end up in foul trouble. So it's nice to get their feet wet here as Anderson goes for three.
Short on that one. Detloff fights for the rebound, loses it out of bounds, but it'll stay with the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets lead 68-26, approaching the 10-minute mark in our second half of this 8-2A play-in game. Swinging over to Happel, drives off the glass, good for Mason Happel.
That's nice to see out of Mason Happel. He's the one who came in, hit 4 threes in the first half, and now they came running at him. He put the ball on the floor, went right to the basket.
Three-pointer on its way. Lund, no. Rebound, Borovich inside. Gets it to go for Jordan Borovich. He's got 8 points on the night. Happel. Now to Schmidt, cross-court, Anderson. Anderson for 3. That misses long on a nice feed. Schmidt had that connection there with Anderson, but Anderson couldn't get it to go. Borovich into the lane, kick out far side, a 3 on its way. That one from Butler is good as Butler hits the quality Toyota three-pointer. How far would you drive? As Happel drives, kicks out to Anderson. Anderson to finish. As the Yellow Jackets lead 72-31 as we hit the 9-minute mark, which means the clock will not stop.
And again, I think Roseau has some pieces to build off of as another turnover here, unfortunately. But they shoot the ball pretty well, and Borovich is going to be a really nice player.
Happel misses. Anderson the putback. As the Yellow Jackets in control and gives us a chance a little bit to maybe glance ahead. Saturday will be a fun one if it's Barnesville or Fergus Falls, two teams that at times give the Yellow Jackets some fits. So the three-pointer by Butler's no good. The Yellow Jackets with the board. Back the other way, pass stolen tapped out of bounds.
And what's interesting about both teams is they're really different types of squads. One built a little more on speed, another one built on a little bit more post play, out to guard play. So again, depending on who it is, you have to game plan, I think, differently.
That shot no good by Deloff. He gets his rebound. He'll drive baseline off the glass. It's good. For Roseau, kind of that time, I mean, kids put in a lot of time. They've done a lot of work. It's just running into a strong team like the Yellow Jackets is always tough, but now it gives you time to get ready to go to the diamond.
Yeah, and I one of the things is I think they'll work their tails off here in this last 7 minutes of this basketball game, and I haven't seen any quit out of them, which is one of those things you always wonder when you look up at the scoreboard and things aren't going your way. They're still battling. They're getting after loose balls. They're rebounding. Just too much Yellow Jackets tonight, and we thought the length as Mason Happel hits another quality Toyota 3. How far would you drive? And again, we talked about it. I thought the length was going to get to Roseau, and it certainly did tonight. And it's just made every possession hard for them. But in the end, they're battling. So, they're putting up points, and you can go from that last 2-3 minutes of the game, the first half, now into the second half, and they've loosened up a little bit, and the Jackets have brought in some subs as we have a missed shot here, and the Yellow Jackets on the run, but they're playing hard.
Nice block there by Gunnar Lund as Schmidt went for the layup as we approach 6.5 to go. The Yellow Jackets will inbound. Detloff gets it. Goes in the lane strong off the glass. Good.
Update from Hawley. Hawley up 50-33 with around 10 minutes to go over Crookston in that one.
81-31. Yellow Jackets in the lead. Borovich with it. Jordan Borovich looking into the lane. Fires up a contested shot. It's blocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Yellow Jackets. In Section 8 AA, you almost look at the top. It's going to be an interesting battle. Barring no upsets, those top 4 seeds are going to be tough outs. And you know it's March. There might be some upsets. Inside to Habiger off the glass. That's good for 2 for Riley Habiger.
I don't know if you have a better update or not. Wadena Deer Creek I have with about 8 minutes left, up 42-41 on Park Rapids area.
On and in for 3, it's good. Gage Onenson.
Quality Toyota. How far would you drive?
See, he hits that one. That one goes out of bounds on the far side. Yellow Jackets lead 84-33. Like to thank our sponsors again throughout the year and the playoffs for the support of Yellow Jacket activities here on the Main Street Sports Network. Onenson inside of Teloff. Teloff turnaround jumper good. The Yellow Jackets well on their way to advancing as Lund has it. Now with the basketball, Lund. Lund into the lane, Baravich, nice feed. Shot up, no foul, is a lot of contact as Baravich went up. Yellow Jackets will make wholesale substitutions.
And Baravich with a good smile on his face, knowing he got fouled. He just continues to play and has a little word with the official in a nice way. And those are good things to see out of that young man as well.
Future is really bright for Baravich to go inside. Baseline jumper shorts. Rebound grab by the Yellow Jackets. That's Novotny. As Yellow Jackets wholesale changes. With it now driving Wolkash. In the lane, shot up. And now a shot was blocked. Novotny slow to get up, but does for the Yellow Jackets. Comes back to the play. Near side it goes. Habiger, a three-pointer, and he hits it. A quality Toyota three-pointer by Riley Habiger. How far would you drive for a great deal? Connor Carlton gets it back. A long two. No good. Rebound. Fought for and out of bounds. As the Roseau Rams will make some changes as well. Near side. Levi Dunham now. A three-pointer on its way, hitting that one, Evan Butler. That's a quality
Toyota. They've picked the right night to be the three-point. How far would you drive?
For a great deal.
Yeah, for a great deal, that's for sure.
As Butler hits that one. In and out on that three-point attempt. Novotny the rebound, the putback, no. Rebound grabs Matthew Larson, but a jump ball is grabbed with Brendan Sandberg. Inside, Sandberg off the glass for two. Yellow Jackets filling the scorebook tonight.
Nice slashing cut there by Sandberg and nice kiss off the glass.
Dunham launches shot. No good. Rebound grab by the Yellow Jackets. Here's Wolkash. The alley-oop feed for Sandberg, but unable to finish. Dunham now for the Rams. Shot blocked and back the Yellow Jackets. Layup good that time for Maddox Swentic. The Yellow Jackets lead 90-39, approaching the final minute of this one. Stay tuned for our post-game show. We'll have your that shot was off the mark. Your Farm Bureau Financial Service play of the game. Your Central Market Deli sub of the game. Your United Community Bank Cash Money play of the game. Your player of the game brought to you by JFC Luxury Homes. Interiors by Winkle's River's Edge Cabinetry. And as well as your Minnesota Motors player of the game. Three-pointer on its way. That one's off the mark. Put back. Sandberg good.
And Dilworth, Glenn, and Felton. Oh, we've got a timeout here. Just for substitutions. Dilworth, Glen, and Felton put their foot on the gas. Jason, with about 6 minutes remaining, now up 65-38 against War Road.
Dunham with it, now to the far side. Larson. As the clock runs down. Dunham with it. Gets the screen, the jumper off the top of the backboard, off the rim, and out, and the Yellow Jackets will advance with a 92-39 victory tonight over the Roseau Rams. The Yellow Jackets are moving on. We'll take a 3-minute timeout, come back with your postgame show on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Otter Fitness Garage, a membership-based fitness center located in downtown Ottertail, Minnesota, offering a complete line of free weights, fitness machines, and equipment for almost any workout. Visit the website for more info on group classes like morning yoga or Pump Fit, a low-impact strength training class. Otter Fitness Garage also participates in fitness incentive programs and has many memberships to choose from. Plus, they offer the little things that matter. It's more than a typical gym. Otter Fitness Garage, online, otterfitness.com. Call them today at 218-325-1400.
It's me, your inner otter. We are getting on the bus, and I don't know if you knew this, but it's called the Otter Express.
I can look at all the cool things around town, right? Like I can see, oh, look at that over there, right? And if I'm driving, then I can't do that. I got to pay attention to the road. But when I'm riding the Otter Express, somebody else is paying attention to the road for me. So that's pretty convenient.
You live in Fergus Falls or Perham or Parker's Prairie or Breckenridge, and you want to go visit some friends or your neighbors, and you don't have a vehicle, or maybe your vehicle's in the shop, the Otter Express is a perfect way to get around town.
Whether you're playing in the game or watching the game, fuel up at Papacitos Burritos. Your game day headquarters for good food that won't leave you feeling tired. Homemade and always fresh burritos, tacos, quesadillas, and more. Tender meat, fresh vegetables, rice and beans, scrumptious sauces, and so much more. Dine in or take it to go. Papacitos Burritos, located inside the Perham Mobile on Main Street and McKinley Plaza, Detroit Lakes. Always on the quest for freshness. Good luck, Perham Yellow Jackets.
Make memories that they'll remember and pass down a tradition. Enjoy your freedom with the road less traveled and spend time with the ones you love. Whether it's here or there, make the most out of life and spend time with who you choose. And choose Quillo from United Community Bank. Whatever life has in store for you, finance it with Quillo. Learn more at ucbankmn.com. United Community Bank, Perham, Crazy, Dent. Subject to credit approval. Auto payment required. United Community Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
J&L Nutritional Consulting is the area leader in beef, dairy, and seed. J&L has over 20 years of experience, and they use the latest technology in ration balancing software to make sure every part of your feed is utilized. They provide adjustable profit and loss projections, and their seed division makes sure to bring the best seed for your field, no matter the brand. Contact Mike, Joe, and Andrew at J&L Nutritional Consulting, 218-346-7487.
Otter Fitness Garage, a membership-based fitness center located in downtown Ottertail, Minnesota, offering a complete line of free weights, fitness machines, and equipment for almost any workout. Visit the website for more info on group classes like morning yoga or Pump Fit, a low-impact strength training class. Otter Fitness Garage also participates in fitness incentive programs and has many memberships to choose from. Plus, they offer the little things that matter. It's more than a typical gym. Otter Fitness Garage, online, otterfitness.com. Call them today at 218-325-1400. Budget Blinds, based in Detroit Lakes, serving Perham, Fergus Falls, and Park Rapids, is celebrating its 30th anniversary. Whether you need blinds, shades, shutters, drapes, check out the entire inventory online, budgetblinds.com. Also, schedule a consultation on the website. Have more questions? Give them a call. 218-206-9599. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for custom window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit online, budgetblinds.com.
Welcome back to the Hive. The Yellow Jackets advance with a 92-39 victory tonight over the Roseau Rams. We thank you for tuning in tonight for the Section 8 2A first round contest, and the Yellow Jackets moving on as expected with the 92-39 game. Balanced scoring for the Yellow Jackets. They really spread it out, but Soren Anderson led the way with 24. Mason Happel with an outstanding night with 17. Ashton Detloff with 10. Micah Thompson with 13. And the list goes on and on, which we'll go over through in our postgame show. But the Yellow Jackets rolled to a 92-39 victory tonight over the Roseau Rams.
Yeah, and they looked really good, and they played well, and it was really fun to watch the guys who are supporting cast get out on the floor, and they played really well as well. And I think you highlighted it with Mason Happel, and he came out guns a-blazing in the first half, and I believe 4 for 4 or 4 for 5 from three-point line, and it was part of that the role that the Yellow Jackets got on that just got too big for the Rams to even think about tackling.
The Yellow Jackets advance. They'll take on either Barnesville or Fergus Falls. That game, 7 o'clock start, starting on the Magnitude Sports Network on the sister station. You can tune into that and find out who the Yellow Jackets are playing. As you know, the Yellow Jacket coaching staff is probably getting glued to that one to get some more film and get ready for Saturday as they get ready to go for that one. A lot of the other games started at 6 due to the weather today and some of the transportation and travel. So should be an interesting one Saturday. I mean, we don't fully know the matchups because we're done early in a game that went an hour and 2 minutes, which is crazy when you think about it in high school basketball.
Yeah, that is just super crazy, and both teams just kind of, I think, at halftime knew what the result was going to be, and just played basketball just to play basketball, and that was fun to see. Again, we've got a few updates. Dilworth just had a second half that must have been unbelievable as they ended up winning 74-48 against Warroad in a game that was a 4 or 5 pointer at halftime. And it looks like Hawley's well on their way to winning as well. They're up 76-37 with about a minute left to go in Hawley against Crookston. So some of the tickets are being punched.
And Park Rapids trails Wadena Deer Creek with the basketball, 52-50 with 5 seconds to go. We'll see if Park Rapids can pull off the upset on Wadena. We'll try to get that final to you if that does happen while we're on the air. We do have some things to take care of in our postgame show, so we'll take a break, chat about those off the air, come back, and we'll name some of those things here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Ray's Sport and Marine in Perham has you covered for all your recreational needs. Ray's carries a large inventory of Lund boats, Bennington pontoons, plus Viaggio pontoons. They also carry the Yamaha line of ATVs and UTVs, as well as the full line of Honda Power Sports. Stop in and check out all of what Ray's Sport and Marine has to offer. You can also visit us at the in-house boat show March 10th and 11th. Good luck to all Perham athletes, and go Yellow Jackets!
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
Located in Lakes Country of Minnesota, you can find 7 unique Find Your Goose destinations to enjoy. It's about recognizing the moments of happiness on your journey of life. The places you go and the people you meet become your community. Here at Find Your Goose, community is our priority. Find Your Goose businesses are guaranteed to have a friendly staff, high-quality products, and a commitment to giving back to the community. 7 unique locations. A million reasons to visit. Come Find Your Goose. There's something for everyone.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Come meet the friendly and professional team and experience for yourself what it is patients love about Reuter Family Dentistry.
You know, Dr. Reuter is just so kind and inviting, and she's very proactive. And she has instilled it in her staff to be so friendly and inviting also, and that just makes it a wonderful experience.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
New Horizons Realty has a beautiful home available on Devil's Lake. No corners cut in this 5-bedroom, 5-bath, walkout-style home that includes a 3-stall garage. Host your friends to a breathtaking lake scenery from your new cedar deck patio that is only steps away from the beach. Make it your home this summer and many summers to come. Visit PermRealEstate.com for more info and photos of this magnificent lakeside home, or call 218-346-7767 today.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware. You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware, right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit NiasFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999.
Welcome back into the Hive. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock, and thank Brian Rustad again. Great job on camera tonight to bring you all the great shots inside the Hive tonight as the Yellow Jackets moving on. And one thing we want to let you know of, you may not have heard, but we will let you know now that Saturday afternoon will be the start for the Yellow Jackets. It will be at 3 o'clock. That game is moved up from the originally scheduled 7 o'clock. It's going to be at 3 due to the potential winter storm that's coming this way. So they moved that game up at 3 o'clock. The games prior, Section 6A, will start earlier in the morning here at the Hive. Those won't be on Magnitude. You can find different outlets to try to find how that goes, but those 6A games, will be at 11 a.m. And the Yellow Jackets will start at 3 o'clock here in the Hive tomorrow. Our Saturday. Tomorrow night, we got a big game as well to talk about when the Yellow Jackets take on Wadena Deer Creek in the Section 8-2A Girls Basketball Championship. But first, let's wrap things up here on some of this stuff here tonight and give some awards away. I know you got some scores to update.
No, I thought you were going to come back and hit us with what Wadena Deer Creek and Park Rapids area ended up.
Indeed, is Wadena Deer Creek holding on for a 52-50 victory over Park Rapids, so the Wolverines move on. in the Section 8 2A tournament.
And a quick update before you get to all the business we have to do. Early in the under 9 minutes to go, Fergus Falls up 21-14 against the Barnesville. So a good one at the BSA right now, and again, that's on our sister station as well. So one of those things, Jason, we've got a lot to talk about, and a lot of points scored. So when a lot of points are scored, it gets difficult to pinpoint and get us right where we want to be. But I think you did a good job navigating us through that commercial break and getting us to these awards we're going to give out tonight.
First, we'll name our Minnesota Motors Player of the Game for the Roseau Rams. It's Jordan Borovich. Borovich, the youngster, finished with 8 points, did a lot of things as well. And part of that was finding Gunnar Lund, who hit some big three-pointers for the Rams, but Borovich really did a nice job.
They're a good 1-2 combination, and Borovich is an 8th grader, and to handle the pressure that he did tonight, and Jason, when I kind of go back through the game in my mind, he probably was in a total of about 7-8 inches away on his shots total to having about a 20-point night, because he had 2 or 3 that rimmed in and out, 1 3-pointer that was almost all the way down, hit the front of the rim a bunch of times. So, 8 points sounds like, but he really did play well, and he was close to having a big night against the Yellow Jackets as an 8th grader.
Jordan Borovich, your Minnesota Motors Player of the Game for the Roseau Rams. Now for the Yellow Jackets, your JFC Luxury Homes Interiors by Winkles Rivers Edge Cabinetry Player of the Game. We're going to give it to Mason Happel tonight. Mason Happel hit some big threes early, finished with 5 three-pointers on his way to 17 points tonight.
And probably one of the most impressive points for me to watch Mason play. I've known he's got a silky smooth touch and a quick release, and he gets rid of the ball, and he's obviously spent time in the gym perfecting that shot. But what got me tonight was when they ran at him, he little hesitation pump fake, boom, went right to the basket off the backboard for a nice 2-point lay-in. So he showed a little diversity in his game tonight that was good for me to see. And he had a whale of a game for the Yellow Jackets.
For the Yellow Jackets, we'll also now go to our Central Market Deli sub of the game. And tonight, Ashton Detloff gave the Yellow Jackets some nice minutes off the bench, finishing with 10 points for the Yellow Jackets.
And Ashton Detloff for about the last month, Jason, has been that type of player for the Yellow Jackets. And it's been fun to watch him grow into his role. One of the things that I guess when I watch him, it's kind of interesting. He's kind of fearless. I mean, he will step off the bench and he's going to shoot a 3-pointer if he's open. A lot of kids would come in, hey, I got to get into the flow, I got to do this or that. Not Ashton. He's just going to line it up and let it fly, and that to me shows extreme confidence in yourself, and that's the type of player that you want coming off the bench for you, as someone who can sit for a few minutes, and then when your number and your time is called, you go, yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's go. And Ashton's done that multiple games now towards the final run here for the Yellow Jackets.
We're going to kind of combine a couple of things on this one. Our United Community Bank cash money play of the game is going to be the 3-point shooting for the Yellow Jackets. They were outstanding from the outside tonight, hitting 9 3-pointers. And let's we can just dive into it a little bit if you want to throw that stat report up. As actually 10 3-pointers, my math was off. They were good from the outside.
It could be me for sure. But again, you look at the 3-pointers, you look at the free throw shooting, a lot of things going really well for the Yellow Jackets. And again, I think tonight, you're never happy when you get double-digit turnovers, but when you're playing different combinations of kids on the floor, you're going to have that. And it wasn't that Roseau quit. I think that 14 turnovers against the Yellow Jackets were that the Roseau Rams just kept competing the whole night through. So, again, lots of great things to look at if you're the Yellow Jackets. And, again, shooting was tough for the Rams, and that's usually why you have a deficit. Captain Obvious here in myself saying that. But it was definitely the length of the Yellow Jackets. I just think that Roseau Rams weren't really ready to shoot over the top of that length that the Yellow Jackets pack into the paint.
And that also leads into our Farm Bureau Financial Services play of the game. It's Mason Happel's 4 3-pointers tonight in the first half. Came off the bench, like you said, silky smooth with the shots, and he got some to drop in that first half.
And when you talk about a kid coming in and shooting lights out, I'm not so sure he touched the rim, Jason. I remember 4 shots, and it was nothing but net. And if we were playing horse, I would have been out of the game really early because he probably would have called swish. And that's just the kind of night he came in off the bench with, and it was fun to watch. So I totally agree with your assessment of the game, and it was fun to watch these Yellow Jackets compete tonight.
Let's take one more timeout. We'll come back and we'll talk and get you set up for tomorrow night's Section 8 2A Girls Basketball Championship between the Perham Yellow Jackets and the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
J&L Nutritional Consulting is the area leader in beef, dairy, and seed. J&L has over 20 years of experience, and they use the latest technology in ration balancing software to make sure every part of your feed is utilized. They provide adjustable profit and loss projections, and their seed division makes sure to bring the best seed for your field, no matter the brand. Contact Mike, Joe, and Andrew at J&L Nutritional Consulting, 218-346-7487.
Weekly specials store-wide at Central Market, the fresh place, Detroit Lakes and Perham. Take advantage of these great deals. Honey Crisp apples, $1.98 a pound. Jack's Original Pizzas, $2.88 limit 3. Ultimate Fresh, 85% lean ground beef, $3.49 a pound, 3-pound package, limit 3. Chairman's Reserve Premium Boneless Pork Sirloin Roast, $2.39 a pound, and more at Central Market, the fresh place, Detroit Lakes and Perham.
Ray's Sport and Marine in Perham has you covered for all your recreational needs. Ray's carries a large inventory of Lund boats, Bennington pontoons, plus Viaggio pontoons. They also carry the Yamaha line of ATVs and UTVs, as well as the full line of Honda Power Sports. Stop in and check out all of what Ray's Sport and Marine has to offer. You can also visit us at the in-house boat show March 10th and 11th. Good luck to all Perham athletes, and go Yellow Jackets!
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Here's what Reuter Family Dentistry can offer you.
We offer wisdom teeth removal, sedation dentistry, dental implants, root canals, cosmetic dentistry, and Invisalign.
The fact that it can be done here is really important for me because, it's a chore sometimes getting all your maintenance done. So if it's all done in the right place, that makes it a lot easier.
At the Goose Gang, we believe there's a kid in all of us, and we are here to help you find the exciting new toy or game to bring a bit of extra fun to your day. We stock the best toys from around the world to promote learning, imagination, and play. Everything you need to bring your family together. No matter what you're looking for or what age your birth certificate says, we have something for everyone. Don't miss our handcrafted popcorn, wide selection of candy, or the specialty sodas. Treat yourself at the Goose Gang. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Welcome back into the Hive as the gym continues to empty out tonight, but the postgame show continues to roll on here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Thank you for tuning in tonight. The Yellow Jackets roll and advance, and we get ready for tomorrow night's Section 8 2A championship game, girls basketball. It'll be the Perham Yellow Jackets taking on the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines tomorrow night from the Lake Shirts Fieldhouse. It's the underdog against the prohibitive favorites, the one that everyone had circled from the beginning of the year to get to the section final.
Yeah, and I don't want to go through the recap I did last night, but again, you can't write a better story. And I'm going to stick by that, where your relative neighbors on Highway 10, you've got the favorite all the way probably through the whole season. You had the arrow pointed at you as you should be here, and you should be one vying for the title. And then you have the 11 seed who knocks off 6, 3, and 2 on their way to play. And then you talked about all the family relation and all how it all connects back to Perham and just the fun that we have with Wadena Deer Creek ourselves. I mean, I can go back, and I know you do it, and I can go back to I coached AD Norm Gallant in football way back when he played for Staples, Minnesota. So the ties run thick, and it makes for a really, really fun atmosphere. It makes for fun pregame because the banter can go back and forth, and in the end, it's going to be 10 girls on the floor that are going to decide it, and I think it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, we'll save a lot of that other stuff for tomorrow night. For our pregame show tomorrow night, we'll have an extended pregame show as the Yellow Jackets and Wolverines get ready to square off. And like you said, the ties, I've been here in this area for a little bit now, and 3 of those years I served as a sports editor of the paper there in Wadena. Got a chance to know a lot of those guys, and also got a chance to meet and cover Jordan Cressup's team when he started taking over the Wolverines and seeing that program grow with him at the helm, and he's done a nice job with the Wolverines.
Right, and like you said, we're going to save it a lot for tomorrow night, so if you're not in Detroit Lakes, certainly tune in to Magnitude Sports. I think they call that in the business. I'm learning all this stuff, a teaser. We're laying it out there for you to come and join in on our pregame show. We'll probably be on early again because there's a lot to cover and a lot of things to talk about. And any of you who know Jason and myself, we're not shy to talk to each other about what we feel about a sporting event. So join in with us tomorrow night as we're looking forward to one great game.
We thank you for tuning in tonight on the Magnitude Sports Network. The Yellow Jackets advance. They'll be back here Saturday afternoon, 3 o'clock for the Section 8 2A quarterfinals against either Brentsville or Fergus Falls. For Ryan Rushad on camera, for Lance Rock, I'm Jason Groth. We thank you and have a good night.
Seating has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website at magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.